fancy buggy.
I like it.
Pretty fancy driver. You can eat lunch in here?
I'd plan to.
Swell, so am I.
Do I know you?
You don't have to be introduced formal.
No, but I prefer it.
Okay, lady. Excuse me for trying to be friendly.
They put a guy in jail and he pops right out again. It's a waste of the taxpayers' money. What'll it be, folks? As if the taxes aren't high enough already.
Coffee and a hamburger.
I'll have an egg salad sandwich and a glass of pineapple juice, please.
Well, I might have to look for the juice. Won't you have,
I'll wait.
That what you run that jalopy on? Pineapple juice?
Uh-huh. Well, I'll go look for it. Be right back.
Ever raced it?
Mm.
You ought to look into that race that goes to Mexico, the International.
I'm racing it.
Real sport, huh?
I couldn't find anything back there. But I put your hamburger on.
Oh, forget it. Grapefruit juice will do.
That I know we haven't got. Say, did you two hear about that guy that broke out of jail up in Coachella? Some jail they got up there, huh? I'm telling you, honey, it ain't safe on the road these days.
Well, I wouldn't worry.
Well, worry or not, it ain't safe. This guy, they call Webster, drove a truck right off the road. Murder, that's what it is.
You could say that again.
Murder. You from up that way?
A buddy of mine told me about it.
Cops got him, let him go again.
They won't get away from us.
You and who else?
Listen, every trucker on the highway is watching for this guy. We'll find him. And when we do, he won't even have time to think about getting away.
What do you mean?
Oh, I could shoot as straight as any cop.
Well, they put it on the radio what he looks like, but they said they didn't have a picture of him.
Cops. Just keep your eye open.
Oh, don't worry, I do. I talk to people all the time, and I get to figuring them out, too.
You want to take my money?
Yeah. This guy don't seem much interested in the case.
I wonder if you could get the pineapple juice.
Now, sure, lady, be right back.
Hitchhiking?
No.
I didn't see your car out there.
I'm walking.
Oh, I'll give you a lift. What's your name? Bob Nielsen's mine.
Myers. Bill Myers.
Myers, huh? Where you from?
You ask a lot of questions, Mr. Nielsen, but I'm from El Centro.
Oh. I'd know where Webster killed that guy, huh? You know him? Webster?
Nope.
Hear about it?
How could I help?
Interested?
Nope. No, I'm not.
If I'm giving you a lift, Myers, I'd like to see your identification.
I didn't say I wanted a lift.
Maybe I better see it anyway.
Sure. No, you don't.
Stop it, don't let
Come on.
Oh, he's hurt. We better get a doctor.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Mexico.
You're not going to leave that man here.
With you. Give me the car keys.
Webster?
Come on.
Turn everything upside down, but I finally found... Well, where is everybody? Oh! Oh! Operator, give me the police. Right away, quick. Hello? Hello, police? This is Wilma Belding at the Saddle Peak Lodge Cafe. Yeah, Wilma. W-I-L... What? I want to report a murder. Yes, a murder. I can't tell you about it on the phone. Highway 74. Oh, for heaven's sake, hurry up.
It's a police car.
I've got a bullet for them and one for you. You're going to see a lot of cops and lots of people before we cross the border. Just behave yourself, act natural, and there won't be any trouble. I like quiet women. Stay that way.
There's a gas station ahead. Better fill up before dark.
You can do better than that.
All right, look at the gas gauge.
What'll it be, folks?
Fill her up.
Right. Keys?
Huh?
You want the gas from the gas tank, don't you?
Could you tell me where the ladies' room is, please?
It's over there, lady.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Your wife?
Nope.
Pretty girl.
Yeah. Hey, would you check the oil and the tires, please?
Yep. I got me a pretty hot little old V8. It's a wreck, but I had her modified and she goes like a bomb. Headed through the traps up a dry run. Did 103 miles an hour. What'll this one do it in? I said, what'll this one? I'm talking to myself.
Going someplace?
Well, she's all checked out and ready to go. That'll be $4. Sure a nice day to go cruising around. Weather's like this tomorrow, I'm going to take my old wreck and go for a spin.
You interested in racing?
Well, I just fool around. I got my old wreck to the point where she'll go from 0 to 50 in just 12 seconds. What'll this one do it in? She does. But he don't seem like the jag type.
We got the call only a few miles from here.
What took you so long?
He's still alive. You better call an ambulance. Did you see it?
I was right here when he shot him.
There's no gun wound.
Well, it must have been Frank Lester.
How do you know?
Well, I was the one that recognized him. I told this fella here that's who he was. And then that girl that was...
Girl with Webster?
Well, she must have been. She sent me out of the back room, and when I came back, he was lying there.
Then you didn't see it.
Well, I practically did.
This is Samuels. I'm at the Saddle Peak Lodge Cafe. Oh, that's right. Gonna need an ambulance out here. Not determined yet. That's right. Right.
What was the girl like?
Oh, kind of... You know, the kind of girl you'd see with a guy like that.
Did you know what kind of car they were driving?
A jalopy.
Oh, did you see it? Can you describe it?
No, I didn't. But that's what he called it, the one they shot. He called her car a jalopy.
You better broadcast what you can figure out.
Young man and woman, old car.
Yeah. Get roadblocks set up. I wonder if you could come down to headquarters.
Sure.
Good.
I'd love to get out of this death trap. Funny thing, here I am talking to a guy who turns out to be Frank Webster. And then this dame comes in and orders pineapple juice. And I was telling her, a lady just ain't safe on the street these days. Do you want a cup of coffee? Then I find him on the floor. I better put some lipstick on. They might want to take my picture, huh? And then I noticed this other guy wasn't a bit interested in the case. So I told the girl. I said, look.
I'd appreciate you returning my car and my freedom.
Said that before.
I'm running out of variations. I'm also running out of patience.
Any idea what to do about it?
Several ideas. None of which I intend to discuss with you.
I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble.
Oh, don't let it bother you. I guess I should be grateful you haven't murdered me yet.
Don't tempt me.
What do you expect to get out of all this?
You and this fancy car are my passport out of this country. I expect to get a few more years to live.
And I suppose you'd do anything to get them.
Just about. Don't try that again. I don't want to see you hurt.
Why not?
Because you're a nice kid. Besides, I haven't got time.
I hate you.
Just hate me all the way to Mexico.
I not only hate you, I dislike you.
I always did have trouble making friends.
You're conceited, ruthless, cruel.
Got a road map? Turn on the dash lights.
Now what do you think you're doing?
That trucker talked they'll be looking for me in this car.
You hope he's dead,
What?
so he can't describe the car.
Sure, Connie, sure. Look, there's a road here We're going over the mountains and around the cops, okay?
Am I supposed to say yes?
Yes.
Stop this car. He's liable to shoot. Is that what you want? Stop the car!
Just don't make a move.
In a rush, aren't you, folks? Just wanted to tell you your tail light's out. Better get it fixed. You know, for a while there, I thought you were running away from me. All this speed, you ought to save it for the racetrack and thing. Now, take it easy along here.
Got any more ideas?
Not at the moment.
Let's take a walk. Come on. You're more trouble than you're worth.
Why didn't that officer recognize you back there?
Maybe he's not one of my fans. Start looking.
For what?
The ignition key, what did you think? The diamonds? See anything?
I'm not looking.
Got any matches? Listen, if you want to play rough...
I don't want to play at all.
Well, then don't.
All I wanted you to give me back my car and let me alone.
I would have to pick on someone like you.
Someone will come along soon.
With my luck, you're probably right. Connie Adair, huh?
What are you doing?
I'm going to try to make this thing start.
Without a key?
It wasn't my idea, you know. Did you care to tie yourself to the wheel, or shall I?
It's almost midnight.
Do you ride off on a broom? Didn't you know coyotes were afraid of humans?
You start all your cars this way?
Only the ones I steal. What's that?
An extra key.
Why didn't you tell me you had it?
Why didn't you ask me?
I don't think you can get much out of him, Sergeant, but you can try.
Critical?
It's difficult to say. Must have hit his head pretty hard.
Mr. Nielsen, can you hear me? I'm a policeman. Can you give me any information? Can you hear me?
Why don't you try telling him what you think happened? He may respond to that.
You were in a fight, Nielsen. A man and a woman were there. Do you know who they were? Do you know what kind of car they were driving? Can you tell us? Were they driving an old car? Do you know the man who hit you? Couldn't it have been Frank Webster?
He's trying to speak. Slipped up again. Nurse, call me if anything develops. These concussions are pretty tricky things, Sergeant.
This isn't necessary.
Of course not.
I said I was sorry.
You're about the sorriest creature I've ever known.
Please leave me alone.
I intend to.
You're not going to sleep like this.
You'd rather change sides?
Please untie me.
I'd like to have you close. Don't worry, I've known things to go along like this for years. And then get worse.
I don't know who you think you're looking for.
Well, it could have been Webster.
But I thought you said it was some fancy kind of car.
Ah, he could have changed cars.
Oh.
Country reminds me of the time I was bitten by a rattlesnake. Only 5 years old. Me, not the snake. Snake died.
It figures.
What's the matter? Did you get up on the wrong side of the car?
I don't like this belt around my wrists.
It suits you. All the comforts of home. Go wash your face.
And you'll wake up feeling fresher, happier, and ready to beat the world. Now, here's late news on the manhunt for the truck driver wanted for murder. Police have broadcast a description of Frank Webster, still reported at large. In a wild race through the Coachella Valley, Webster forced another truck into the ditch. The truck overturned and killed the driver. Webster was arrested, but escaped from jail. Now, a general alarm is out for this dangerous criminal, and police through the southern half of the state are combing the area all the way to the border. It is reported Webster is accompanied by a young woman, but nothing is known of her.
They make you sound so exciting. Not at all like you.
Hey, you stop more than you ride.
Well, whoever they were, they must have gone on through to the highway.
Well, maybe. Doesn't hurt to keep trying, though. I wish I'd taken a better look at them last night.
Oh, let's take a break. Once over, this road's enough for me.
Coast around the cops. Come on.
I'm still hungry.
So am I.
The welcoming committee.
They sure get up early.
You know, for some reason, I'm going to miss you.
Thanks. Maybe we won't get a chance. Who's in those sport cars?
I don't
Racers, maybe? Headed for the race?
suppose.
Mexico, huh?
They'll recognize you.
Not if you're a good girl. And if you are, when this is all over, you'll still be alive and beautiful.
You'll never get away with it.
Maybe not. But I'm going to try. Viva Mexico. Remember what I told you? Don't try anything.
You with the others?
Yeah,
Where are you going?
Mexico.
Is this your wife, Mr.
Myers, Bill Myers. What's the trouble, officer?
Looking...
So Mr. Myers and his wife are going to Mexico. Where do they start from? How do they get there? Mr. Myers? Are you going to ride with me in the International tomorrow?
You're so right.
Oh.
Tell the sergeant he's coming around. And tell him to hurry. Mr. Nielsen? Mr. Nielsen?
How is he?
Better make it fast.
I'm a policeman. I'm trying to help you. Try to understand. A man and a woman were in the cafe. The man attacked you. You know what they were driving? Can you remember?
Jag.
Yes, go on.
It's unconscious again.
Jag. I suppose he means by that.
Think the waitress could shed any light on it?
No, she couldn't. Jag. Jaguar. Jaguar, it's a racing car. The waitress said it was a jalopy. Anyway, at this point, we got to try anything. By tomorrow, most of those cars will be at the International, fenced into a 5-acre park.
Now that we're in the park, we could stop and have lunch. Or is that impossible?
It is.
Maybe you'd rather register for the race. Or is that impossible, too?
Register? Look, Connie, will you give me a break?
Why should I? You drive people off roads, leave injured men unconscious.
Maybe someday I can explain. All right, don't give me a break. Just remember, I've got a gun and I know how to use it.
Checkpoint number 1. Checkpoint number 1. Number 54, J.L. Clancy, approaching fast. Get that truck off the course. Let Clancy pass. Okay, Clancy. Oh, hi, folks. Going to register?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, just write the name of the driver and the car there. Okay, Clancy, you've qualified. Number 54, Clancy, you've qualified. Come on in. Oh, Miss Constance Adair driving?
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Well,
right.
I guess you hadn't heard. They had a meeting last night. This course is too dangerous. All lady drivers are banned.
But I've got to.
I'm sorry, but that's what they decided.
I'll drive.
Oh, you're a racer, too.
Put me down.
What name?
Myers. Bill Myers.
Address?
El Centro.
Identification? Okay, that does it. This is a map of the course, Mr. Myers. Now, first, the qualifying run today is the first 2 miles of tomorrow's race. That keeps the trials entirely within the park, and we allow one run to get familiar with the course.
Nice going, Clancy.
Well, now, after you've made this practice run, double back over this road and make a running start for your qualifying run. That'll be checked by an electric timer. But just remember, This race is over the old road, through the mountains, along the coast into Mexico. It's a dangerous course. People can get killed.
Yeah. Well, Miss Adair can ride with me, can't she?
Well, for the trials if she wants, but not tomorrow. You know, we've always had nothing but drivers in this race. Are you ready now?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Well, here are your numbers. 55. Stick them on before the test. Well, I'll be watching you and Well, what's the matter, young lady? Are you hungry?
Well, yes, I am.
Well, if you'd like a sandwich...
No, thanks. Never mind. She's always hungry.
Notice all checkpoints. Notice all checkpoints. Number 55, Bill Myers, is about to start.
Clear all portions of the course. Clear all portions of the course.
Hi, honey. Connie!
Favor,
Connie, what's the matter?
They had a meeting last night. Won't allow any women drivers.
Oh, poor little Connie. And some of them are the fastest drivers in the business.
And the best.
That's what I meant. You going to take over?
Guess so. Well, we'd better get started with the trials.
I never saw this car before. Is it fully modified?
What?
You seem pretty new at this. Done much racing?
A little.
Take more than that. You're in with the best drivers in the country in this one.
That's what I hear.
Toughest road I've ever been on. I've been over them all.
Good for you.
Say, Connie, why don't you just pull out as long as you can't drive? I said, Connie, why don't you just pull out as long as you can't drive? It might be easier than taking a chance with the car.
I think I can manage it.
Apparently. Say, Connie, how about taking in the antique race with me this afternoon? Or are you busy with your driver?
We'd be glad to. Thanks.
What are you, her keeper?
Sure thing. Thanks.
You forgot your numbers.
All right, checkpoint two. Straighten that line of bales near the edge. Pull the truck off the course till Myers goes by.
Where'd you get the Bill Myers?
From a drunk of that name. It was a small jail. You might say we traded. Nice boyfriend you got there.
Thank you.
One of your crowd, I suppose. Now, if he didn't have money, he wouldn't last 5 minutes.
He might even become a criminal, like you.
If he got lucky.
Here. Put this on. You may as well look the part. They'll put hay bales on the track to protect you during the race.
Dangerous course, huh?
Yes. Especially for hay trucks. Gear down! Put it in the lower gear at all sharp turns. Don't lose RPMs.
You like this?
Yes. Now step on the gas after we hit the curve. Ever driven a sports car before?
No, but I've driven everything from hot rods to tanks.
If you gear down first, you don't have to nurse the motor back once you shift into high. Seconds count. The way you drive, you didn't run that truck off the road by accident.
I thought you already decided that. Would you like to win the race?
I always like to win.
I don't think I can make it.
I don't think you will.
Thanks.
What?
I said thanks.
You're welcome.